a tale of the Montagues and Capulets, Romeo and Harriet. Gather round, friends, let us whisk you away to a kingdom most cloudy and gray. 'Tis in uptown Manhattan our heroes rebel, and two feuding merchants do dwell. But here we will near kiss and tell.
Oh, wouldn't we? Two merchants, both alike in revenue, in Green Manhattan where we lay our scene,
to sell their wares, make violence, and do such acts as make their...
Excuse me, but why are you talking like that?
Yeah, Pesto's right. Do you think any of these people can understand you?
I think she's talking about a fight. Why did you say so, Mistress Romana?
I like to know that myself, good Pesto.
We were speaking in iambic pentameter.
Icelandic what?
Iambic pentameter, the stuff Shakespeare used.
Yes, we must speak in poetry that's written with iams, 5 upon each line of verse.
She's doing it again.
If you are not good risotto, I shall explain. Iambic pentameter is poetry written in lines of 5 iams, each iamb being 2 syllables, with stress on the second syllable. Now I understand, good Romano. Now let's try. Ladies and gentlemen, a few examples of Shakespearean iambic pentameter, but with a slight twist. Iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, to the rhythm of Shakespeare beat. Iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, let the rhythm take over your feet. His music be the fruit of love, play on, right on, right on. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Now that's the way, with all its feast and bounce and blur upon. Bring it on, bring it on. It's hip, it's cool, yes, it's the Shakespeare way. You don't say, hey, iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, to the rhythm of Shakespeare beat. Iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, let the rhythm take over your feet. Now, one of the most famous of Shakespeare's lines.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
That doesn't sound right, risotto.
It's not my fault. Just to hear me say it.
You have to remember, not every single line sounds just the same. You gotta love this game, but some will add a syllable or two. Oh yes, that's who. Or change the meter just a bit to drop. Attention to something. Iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, with the rhythm of the Shakespeare beat. Iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, let the rhythm take over your feet. Now that you have the idea, let's try it again, shall we? Two households both alike in dignity. It's a part of the family tree. In fair Manhattan where we lit our seat. And it ain't no village green. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny. Gotta dig it, I guarantee. Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. Or whatever that means. Hey, iambic pentameter, gotta move to the right parameter. Iambic pentameter, and the rhythm of Shakespeare beat. Iambic pentameter, I am the right parameter.
Excuse me, may I borrow your program? Just as suspected. I think you should know this play was not written by William Shakespeare.
It wasn't?
Nope. Then we can talk however we want.
That's right.
Well, couldn't we at least say Mary and forsooth once in a while?
Fine. Mary, forsooth, and even occasionally methinks if you must.
Well, in that case, good risotto, methinks we must begin the play. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the most tragical comedy of Romeo and Harriet.
Don't you mean Romeo and Juliet?
I told you this play was not written by William Shakespeare. This one is a parody of Romeo and Juliet.
A pirouette?
Parody, a literary work that imitates another literary work, often in a comic style.
Well, if these people are going to understand parody, don't they have to know something about the original?
That's exactly right, risotto, and that's why we've got two special families here, originally from Verona, Italy, the Montagues and Capulets.
Let's just see how I do playing The Feud. The category today, people who died in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Lord Capulet, can you give us a guess?
Well, let me see. His son Romeo crashed the party that we gave and started dancing with my daughter Juliet. My nephew Tybalt was pretty upset with him. As I recall, Tybalt tried finding him in the streets. But Romeo wouldn't fight. I know. So then Romeo's friend Mercutio stepped in the way and got stabbed by Tybalt's sword.
Oh no!
So I'll say Mercutio.
Lord Capulet says Mercutio. Cyrus says Mercutio. Now, Lady Capulet, don't be nervous. Who died in Romeo and Juliet?
I remember Romeo came into the garden and told Juliet he loved her. As I recall, our nurse helped him plan a rendezvous to be married the next day by Friar Lawrence.
Aww.
So I'll say Friar Lawrence.
You say Friar Lawrence. Survey says... No, sorry. Friar Lawrence did marry Romeo and Juliet, but he survived the play without a scratch. Okay, Lady Montague, who died in Romeo and Juliet?
Well, when our son Romeo found out what happened to Mercutio, I seem to remember he wanted revenge, so he fought Tybalt and killed him.
Not again!
So I'll say Tybalt.
You say Tybalt. Survey says Tybalt. Lord Montague, we know about Mercutio and Tybalt. Who else died?
Let's see. Romeo was banished for killing Tybalt. Friar Lawrence gave Juliet a potion that would make her appear dead, and she was laid in the Capulet family tomb. When Romeo showed up, she still hadn't awoke, and he thought she was dead. There was someone outside the tomb. I think his name was Paris.
Paris, such a nice young man. He was supposed to marry our Juliet, you know.
But Romeo killed him.
Him too?
So I'll say Paris.
You say Paris. Survey says Paris. Benvolio, you're a kinsman of the Montagues. Who else died?
Can I pass? Benvolio passes. So it's over to you, nurse. You've raised Julia from the time she was a baby. There's one more answer up there. Who died?
Well, after Paris died, Romeo went into the tomb and saw Juliet lying there, and the poor boy was so upset that he poisoned himself and died. My poor dear son! But then Juliet woke up and saw him dead. So she killed herself with his sword. The whole thing was such a shock to Benvolio that he swore he'd never fall in love. The last I heard, he was still living with his parents.
We need an answer. answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll say Romeo and Juliet.
You say Romeo and Juliet died in Romeo and Juliet. Survey says Romeo and Juliet. Catholics win. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time on The Family Feud.
So, Romeo and Juliet happened a few years back, but the descendants of the Capulet and the Montagues are still alive and living in New York. So, on Facebook, you can find Lord and Lady Montague, and on TikTok, Frank and Trish Capulet.
Hello, shoppers. Are you tired of all the crowds, the noise, and the bother of shopping in Manhattan?
Do you wish you could shop from the comfort of your own home but still choose from all the finest designer labels?
Well, Montague's department stores have come to your rescue with all our personalized home shopping service.
We'll send you one of our professional fashion consultants to meet you and to learn your likes and dislikes. They will then return with a wide array of choices from Oscar de la Renta and Christian Dior.
At Montague's, we've taken the trouble out of shopping and only left the joy of owning the finest that New York has to offer.
Montague's, where service has always been our pleasure.
Hey folks, Crazy Capulets here, inviting you to rush down to your local Crazy Capulets discount mart for low prices on designer labels and more.
We've got Vera Wang, Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and more. All at prices below retail. Does sales start tomorrow? Does it start on Tuesday?
Heck no! At Capulets, everything's on sale all the time. Designer garments for $69, tuxedos for $59. How about a pair of Manolo Blue shoes for $15? That's right, ladies, $15.
How can we sell so cheap? If we told you the secret, we really would be crazy. Walk down, drive down, heck, crawl down to your nearest Crazy Capulets for the ultimate New York shopping experience.
Crazy Capulets, with prices so low, we must be insane.
Needless to say, the Montagues and Capulets didn't get along so well, and neither did their kin.
You mean their employees? Whatever, and so, from four fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
They take their life. This isn't going to be one of those plays where everybody winds up dead, is it?
Like Hambeth.
You must be thinking of Hamlet, Shakespeare's immortal tragedy of power and revenge.
Or she could be talking about Macbeth.
Don't say that word!
You know what's about to say the name of the Scottish play in a theater?
Do what we do.
1, 2, 3. Haggis, McGregor, and Bagpipes forever. 1, 2, 3. Haggis, McGregor, and Bagpipes forever. That was a close one, but hark, methinks Capulets approach.
And yonder come the Montagues.
Well, if it isn't the Capulets. I haven't seen this much polyester since 1972.
Well, snooty patooty Montague, what could that smell be?
I think it's... Why, yes, it's vastly overinflated prices.
Thought so.
Do you hear something, Balthasar?
Why, yes, methinks I hear the sound of Walmart putting Capulets out of business.
It's a beautiful sound, isn't it?
Like the sound of music.
Oh, I love that movie. You know the part Maria's twirling around in the meadow singing?
Yeah, but the best part is when they get all those little puppets and they sing the yodeling song.
Oh, I love that little girl.
How did they get that little girl to sing anyway?
Hey, forsooth, do you mind? We're still trading insults here.
Oh, sorry.
So, Mr. Dandy Pants, what say you? What say you? Let's settle this grudge right here and now. Thy family's through, I vow. Good sir, what say you?
What say you? What say you? We'll find you heads on any street. Let's make this short and sweet. Good sirs, what say you?
What do I say? I say your store is so low class, the elevators only go down. Well, your customers have their noses so high that you have to write the prices on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah? Well, I hear they have a sign at your store that says dissatisfaction guaranteed.
Well, your price
so lazy. Your valet has a valet.
Well, you salespeople are so ignorant. You think Gucci is something you say to a baby.
Mannequins are so ugly, they have to close the curtains on your store window.
Your clothes are so tacky, they stick to the wall.
Good sirs, make haste and unfold your letter. Take your stand and show us what you got. I pray you come put up your jibber jabber. Let's have this tumble while our blood is hot. What say you? What say you? We are a blight upon this ground. Your family's outward bound. Good sirs, what say you?
Your dresses are so expensive, they come with a 30-year mortgage.
Wow, your dresses are so ugly, your customers use it for doggy blankets.
Well, your fashion consultants are so tasteless, they tell people to wear white shoes after Labor Day.
Well, your store is really not nice.
Is that the best you could do? Not nice?
Sorry, guys. I had to let you down.
It's okay, you can't hit a home run at a time.
What say you? What say you? Repeat, this feud is not yet done. This war has just begun. Good sirs, what say you? This war has just begun. We'll have you on the run. This war has just begun. Good sirs, what say you?
Well, Master Tibble, I believe you have one more shot.
I just spoke with a customer this morning who heard that the Montagues are out of touch, that you have last year's style still on the rack.
Do you clap your hands at me, sir?
Why, no, sir. I clap my hands because I'm happy, and I know it.
Swords, gentlemen.
Excuse me, sir. We have no swords. We've got a department store.
Balthazar, have someone in sporty goods order some more swords. In the meantime, hands, gentlemen.
Stop! What is wrong with you people? You call this a street brawl? You look ridiculous. You there, what's your job? 86 accessories, sir. And you?
Complaints department?
Well, I've got a complaint. I'm sick of having to break up all these slap fights between a bunch of department store clerks. If you want to fight, go to the gym and learn how to fight. But if I have to interrupt my breakfast one more time, I'm going to arrest somebody. Now get back to work, the bunch of you.
How now, Romeo?
How now? What are you, some kind of nut? Sorry about that, Romeo. What's up?
Woe is me.
Woe is you? I thought Romeo was you. Doesn't anybody in this place speak English?
What troubles you, good Master Romeo? Do you want the long version or the short?
Short.
Love.
Okay, is there a version between the short and the long?
I'm sick with unrequited love, good friends. For Rosaline, who works at Bloomingdale's, has caught my eye, and I shall not sleep soundly until I have her precious hand in love.
Oh, no you don't. Don't even think about it. Bloomingdale's clerks are bad news. I'm telling you. Balthazar once dated a girl from Bloomie's and ended up as a subscription to Martha Stewart Living.
He has a point.
I don't care. She's going to be at the Globe tonight, and I'm going to find her there.
The Globe? You mean the Octagonal Opera Theatre in London, where Shakespeare's plays were performed from 1599 until it caught fire during a performance of Henry VIII in 1613?
No, I mean the nightclub on Bleecker Street.
Fine, as you like it.
As You Like It? You mean the festive comedy by Shakespeare that intertwines humor and a sweet love story?
No, I mean, do what you want. Go to the Globe. We'll even go with you. But I promise, you'll find someone much better than this Rosalind girl. The last thing you need is to be dating somebody from another store.
this is New York. Impressive, isn't it, Mr. Gucci?
Well, Cousin Versace, it's big and it's noisy and it's exciting, but I miss the romance of Verona.
I bet they have romance here. Who knows, we might have arrived in some fabulous love story.
That seems a bit unlikely. Besides, there's no story to match our hometown lovers, Romeo and Juliet.
Did you know in the first draft her name was Harriet?
You don't say.
Yes, I do. So are you ready for shopping?
My Montague's card is ready and waiting.
Oh, they're too expensive for me. I've had it for Capulets. Shall we meet for dinner?
Sure, 6 o'clock at Richard's on 3rd.
Richard III, he knew the crippled British warrior who murdered his way to the throne, only to lose power by the final bloody act of the Shakespeare's tragedy?
No, Richard's on 3rd. The Italian restaurant on 3rd Avenue.
You mean they have Italian food right here in New York?
Some country, huh?
So let me get this straight. Option 1A is 2,000 ducats plus shipping and... I don't know, dude. You'll have to check with my, assistant person. That would be me. I'm Max. Pleasure to meet you. Max who? Just Max. Now, first of all, these are dollars, not ducats. And this is cash. We don't take Discover. I hate Plastic Man. It's, so totally bogus.
I really think you should consider option 2B, dear. The long-term payment plan with 0% interest would give us a chance to sell the merchandise before we pay for it.
So to be or not to be? That's the question. What's included in the option again? Let's see. 50 cases of Kate Spade bags. I totally dig Kate Spade, dude. That's nice. You do know this is pirate merchandise. They aren't real. Are you kidding, dude? I would never sell anything so totally bogus. Fine. Live in a fantasy world. Anyway, 50 cases of Kate Spade bags, 50 cases of Manolo Blahnik shoes, and 100 cases of Ralph Lauren shirts.
Who did you say you were again?
I'm a merchant from Venice.
Venice? You mean the stunning romantic Italian city nestled on a maze of canals at the edge of the Adriatic?
No, dude. I mean, the totally gnarly beach in SoCal. Yeah, Shylock might buy all the pirate merchandise from overseas, but the fake labels are made right here in America.
Everybody's got it. Disco fever on a Saturday night. Everybody's caught it. And the fever's getting hotter underneath the lights. Everybody's dancing, busting loose to the primitive beat. Everyone's romancing. You confuse people's sizzling from the body heat. Disco, disco, everybody get up, get down, shake it all around. Disco, disco, everybody get up, get down, now take it downtown. Oogie, woogie, oogie, pump up the jam. Give me a little room to bim boom bam while the joint is jumping. Turn on the strobe. Oogie, woogie, oogie, 'tis a night at the Globe.
Boy, if the Lord and Lady Montague ever find out about this, they are going to be furious.
You mean Romeo trying to date a girl from another department store?
No, Romeo wearing white after Labor Day.
Got my body moving. I'm burning up, feel the temperature rise. Got my feet a-moving. I'm sweating up a storm, better deodorize. Disco, disco, everybody get up, get down, shake it all around. Disco, joint is jumping. Turn on the strobe. Woogie, 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 'tis the night at the Globe.
Who is that handsome young man? Never seen him before in my life.
I don't know who he is, but I think he's got a bad case of Saturday Night Fever.
You mean he's a hot and handsome man with dance moves that remind you of John Travolta in his prime?
No, I mean he's got Saturday Night Fever.
It's a mosquito-borne virus that causes a sudden, delightfully temporary loss of good taste, especially in areas of personal grooming and clothing.
Sad when it takes someone so young.
Woogie, 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 pump up the jam. Give me a little room, up and boom, bam. While the joint is jumping, turn on the strobe. Woogie, 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 'tis the night at the Globe.
Well, I think he's gorgeous. In fact, I think I shall fall instantly in love with him from across the room.
You can't fall instantly in love from across the room. You gotta get to know him first.
Yeah, spend some time together. Find out what you have in common. Get to know each other first. There's always time for love later. Later? This show is only an hour long and we're already 20 minutes into it. When exactly do you think I have time for leisurely courtship? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go powder my nose before I meet my beloved. I never realized what stress the leads are under.
I'll say, I'm sure down my minor case so I can kick back and enjoy the evening. Abraham, who is John Maiden Fair?
I beg your pardon?
She doth teach the torches to burn bright.
Oh, she doth she? No offense, Romeo, there aren't any torches in this place.
Well, then she doth teach the disco ball to burn bright.
Hey, I thought you came here because you're in love with Rosaline. Well, you know Romeo. Rosaline last week, Buddy Sue Jenkins week for that. Taylor Swift the week for that. Romeo's been in love with every girl in town, except the Capulet. But that goes without saying.
The lady, may I have this dance with you? Why, musicals are meant for those who dance. Here in this theater we dramatic view delight the viewers with the merest glance.
In other words, but you have 2 left feet.
Why, what a thing to say, although it's true.
Then never mind the dance, just take a seat. And I'll delight to sit and talk with you.
What would we talk about that I will sit? The weather, sports, or latest fashion news?
Those topics fascinate, I must admit. But there's another I would rather choose. Whatever you are called, I do love you.
What a coincidence, I love you too.
Hey, Romeo, just thought you know that was a really lame song.
Hey, you try improvising a sonnet with a Shakespeare rhyme scheme while trying to impress a girl at the same time.
I'm just saying.
Good friend. I really am in love this time. She's
She's a Capulet.
Oh, what?
It's true. She's heir apparent to the campus discount brand. He found out from her nurse.
she's a nurse. Is she ill?
No, they just have some lady in a nurse's uniform hangs up by the house. Nobody seems to know what she does now.
I must wait for my beloved while she still lives.
She's not sick, I'm telling you.
This is so not going to end well. Come on, we better go follow him.
Why did my parents send you with me again?
Just in case you require any medical attention, I know first aid and CPR, and I have a wide variety of bandages in fluorescent colors.
Honestly, they are so overprotective. I'm 15. What are the chances I'm going to need medical attention?
Why, anything could happen at your age. You're at prime risk for paper cuts and sunburn.
It's 8 o'clock at night. I don't think sunburn is going to be a problem.
Well, paper cuts then.
Did you see me holding any paper?
You might pick some up, or you could faint.
I'm not gonna faint. Now please tell me you've been at least slightly useful and have discovered the name of my beloved.
Oh yes, his name is Romeo Montague?
Montague?
I think that was the name. Oh dear! Oh how exciting! My first emergency. Let me see. Falling off a cliff, frequent abdominal pain, prescription to nurses monthly. Ah, here it is. Fainting after discovering that your boyfriend is the son of your mortal enemy. First check the patient's pulse. Romeo! Wait! I have to treat you! It says hair fainting could be a sign of rabies!
Excuse me, nurse?
What is it? Are you ill? Do you feel faint? Do you have a paper cut?
I come to ask the name of the fair maiden yonder.
Fair maiden? Oh, you mean Harriet.
Harriet, what a beautiful name.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go begin her treatment for rabies.
Rabies? She was bitten by a vicious gerbil foaming at the mouth?
No, she fainted after I told her Romeo was a Montague.
You see, my kinsman, she loves me.
Oh, my daughter, what do you think of Paris? Paris? You mean the romantic city of lights along the banks of the Seine where the Eiffel Tower looks out over centuries of French history?
No, my dear, Paris, the man we wish you to marry.
But father, I do not love Paris.
How could you not love Paris? The beautiful gardens, the art museums, the long walks along the river.
Try to keep up with the conversation. They're talking about Paris Jones.
But how could you not love him? He's handsome and smart.
Funny and charming.
And he has excellent taste in designing neckwear.
Oh, the guy that did fish tie?
That's the one.
I don't care about his tie. I don't love him. My heart belongs to another.
To who? You mean to whom?
Who are you? The grammar police?
Shouldn't it be, whom are you?
To whom does your heart belong?
I can't say. It's embarrassing.
I'll give you embarrassing. If you don't go with Paris to the movies tomorrow night, I'll show the video at your birthday party on Friday.
Father, no! The video? What is it?
It's a recording technology whereby you can scenes with a live soundtrack that can be preserved or replayed at will.
I think he was inclined to the content of this particular video.
Does it show her committing a horrible crime?
No, but it does show her when she was 2 years old, running around the store in nothing but her Kermit the Frog diapers and discussing its contents in a loud voice.
Hark, what light from yonder window breaks?
That's it? That's your opening line? Hark from what window breaks? You really know nothing about how to Google it, do you?
Will you give me a break here? I'm trying to play one of the most romantic scenes in all of literature. I don't need backup.
Oh, come on, we want to watch. Besides, how romantic can it really be? What are you, about 16?
Well, the original Juliet was like 9.
She was 13.
Whatever. Look, I'll be 30 by the end of the scene if you guys don't leave me alone.
Okay, fine, we're going. Breath. Better take some Tic Tacs.
Romeo. Oh, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
He's over here.
She said wherefore, not where. Why?
And why doesn't she just say why?
Because it doesn't fit the meter, remember? I am a contaminant.
Oh, right.
What's in a name? A petunia by any other name would smell as sweet. Or a gladiola. Or a... What's that noise?
A geranium?
I've never heard a geranium make a noise like that.
No, I meant a geranium would smell just as sweet. The noise were my Tic Tacs.
Though it might be a Montague, but thou hast fresh breath. But how did you come to be here in my garden?
With love's light wings did Io perch these walls.
No, seriously, how?
Well, Benvolio picked the lock in the garden gate, and Mercutio arrived the security system.
And the vicious attack dog?
T-bone steak.
Listen, if my father found you here, he'd kill you. Literally? Well, maybe not literally, but he'd be very upset and he'd probably ask you to leave.
Even in the face of such danger, the love for you shall not waver.
Listen, I really appreciate the fresh breath and everything, but those rattling Tic Tacs are really annoying.
For your love, I shall throw away these Tic Tacs, as I would throw away my name which offends you so.
I think you hit the cat, my dearest love.
Am I truly your dearest love?
No, I mean, you hit the cat. She's named my dearest love. Would you truly change your name for me?
Of course.
Would you change it to Bart Simpson?
I don't think it really fits. I think I'll just stay Romeo then, like Cher or Madonna.
Okay, but I still might call you Bart if I'm feeling romantic.
Are you feeling romantic now?
Dearest Bart, if you'll have me for your wife, send a message by 8:45 of the clock. Until then, Sleepy Wednesday.
Wait, did she say have her for my wife? Who said anything about getting married? I just thought dinner and a movie.
Come, Romeo, we must go to Friar Lawrence to make arrangements for your secret wedding.
But I don't...
Tomorrow you shall unite the houses of Montague and Capulet and end an age-old feud.
Actually, it's only about 3 years old.
Hyperbole, my good man, hyperbole. Now, let us be off.
Did you see him?
Who exactly are we looking for?
The brazen man who asked our fair cousin Harriet to dance.
And why do we care that someone else here to dance?
What if he was a Montague? What if he runs away and gets married in secret by Friar Lawrence?
Don't you think you're being just a little paranoid?
We saw him.
Yeah, we saw him.
Climbing over the back wall.
He was a Montague. He professed his love over to her.
You see, what would you have us do, good Master Tybalt?
I will not rest until I have my revenge on this scoundrel. Curse upon this lad. I'll wager that he's trying to confuse her.
Yes, a curse upon this lad. His manner brings to mind a love stick on hate.
It's unheard of and it's wrong, and I'll speak it thus. A curse upon this lad.
Curse upon this lad, notion that the boy's out to date her. Yes, a curse upon this lad, the notion he's only out to bait her.
One day he'll ask her to the prom. They'll dance and he'll become her Galahad.
And then alas, he'll drop the bomb. I love thee, Harriet, please bury me.
Over my dead body?
A curse upon this lad,
Let's expose his foul pact before it's too late.
Yes, a curse upon this lad. His manner brings to mind a love stick on hate.
He stalks her in the night and calls her beneath her balcony.
What's up with that?
He speaks our songs of melons. He's a trouble kid, 'tis truly plain to see.
a curse
Write upon our name, we must interrupt their vain and vile bliss.
Cricket Tybalt, I must ask, what would happen if they really did? You know, kiss.
I will strangle thee.
And curse upon this land.
The quarrel that he seeks, we will indulge him.
Yes, a curse upon this land.
We'll cancel his society, we'll indulge him. Assail him on the street, the vengeance we will jump into the fray.
At last it is done with, and so high we will go on our merry way. At last it is done with, and so high we will go on our merry way.
Come, cousins, we must find out Montague before he does greater damage.
Come now, officer. There's not much to do about nothing.
You mean Shakespeare's comedy first published in 1600?
No, we mean like chill out with the hostility, dude.
I'm afraid, Mr. Locke, this is a very serious indictment.
Shylock?
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Shylock. My name is my name is Shylock, not Mr. Locke.
Oh, sorry. I figured your first name was Shy. Anyways, the indictment. You are charged with international piracy, trafficking stolen goods, failure to pay import duty, and double parking.
But dude, that was only for 5 minutes while I got my board waxed.
Sorry, sir, but rules are rules.
But what about Mr. Capulet? He's bought all the stolen pirated merchandise.
But he didn't double park. Besides, he's the one who agreed to testify against you.
Dude, I knew I should have paid more attention to those Law and Order reruns.
Don't worry. Capulet may not go to jail, but his store won't be able to stay in business for long without your pirated merchandise.
I really don't think my associate should say anything until he retains legal counsel.
Yeah, whatever. Do you have anything in bright green?
You know, orange would look way better on you, dude.
Greetings. I am Friar Lawrence.
Greetings, good friar. My man Romeo here wants you to marry him in secret.
I'm afraid as a friar I'm not allowed to get married.
No, he wants you to perform his marriage ceremony.
He wishes to marry the daughter of his mortal enemy.
Look, I never said that. What is the young woman's name? But I'm just not sure. Not name, but I know that he's a lovely maiden. When can we expect it, miss? I'm just not here to arrive.
We are to deliver the message by 8:45 on the clock.
Her nurse is to deliver it.
Did someone say nurse?
Good, friar. Are you well? Did you know that friars are at especially high risk for water on the knee?
Perfectly dry, my good lady. Have you any paper on which I could write a message to your young charge?
Paper? Why, of course not. I never carry that stuff. Far too dangerous. You flirt with the heartbreak of the paper cut whenever you pick it up. I shall carry your message here.
Very well. Tell your charge that I shall marry her and this young man at noon.
Excellent. You shall ferry her and this young man to the moon.
No, at midday I shall unite their souls.
On the midway you will smite the moles.
Look, read my lips. When the morn has ended, then shall the two be one.
When the corn has mended, then shall her shoe come undone?
Maybe I should help deliver the message.
Oh, that would be lovely. And if you have any medical problems along the way, I'll be right there to assist you.
I must go make the necessary preparations for the wedding.
But, Friar, I told you, I'm just not sure.
Isn't it sweet how he keeps repeating our name? That's true love.
Come, Romeo. We only have 4 hours and you need to rent a house.
Ooh, I know a fabulous caterer in Little Italy who does these meatballs that are to die for.
Probably not the best choice for a play about star-crossed lovers.
You'll need a bouquet. Have you picked out a color scheme yet? And a band. You know how hard it is to get a band on short notice.
Hey, do you think Romeo will let us into the wedding?
If you look into shopping, we might.
Oh boy, I can't wait. This will be my first wedding ever.
Aw, if you've seen one wedding, you've seen them all.
Not true, my dear Romano. This will be a wedding the whole world will remember.
Wedding bells are gonna ring. It's a blessed bride of spring. We'll be watching across the room. A Renaissance romantic bloom. We'll be swooning underneath her spell when he hears the chiming of the bell.
So let me get this straight. You're saying our armorized, non-taxable, prorated capital has accrued a negative cost of living averaging our fixed assets in this deflationary economy.
Yes, when coupled with our recessionary PE ratio and net equity along with our long-term accounts payables and margin calls.
What does that mean exactly?
Honestly, I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. But I can tell you, our business is in trouble. It says so right here.
Let me see that. Ouch! I think I got a paper cut.
Paper cut. And last, boil some water, tear up some sheets, and stand back. I'm a trained medical professional.
According to this, our market share is too narrow. I'm sorry to say this, dear, but we may have to add a discount line. I'll make the arrangements right away. There may still be time to save the Montagues.
There may be, but I better get him to the hospital quickly. It's the worst paper cut I've ever seen.
How many have you seen exactly?
Counting this one?
Yes.
One.
I have come as you bid, good friar, to be married to my dearest Romeo. You're not seriously getting married in those shoes. What's wrong with them? I got them at Capulets. Oh well, I could have guessed. There's nothing to be done now. I just hope the videographer can make them look a little less, well, never mind. Joyful day and all that.
Might I have a word in private, good friar?
Good friar, Lawrence.
Do you have flowers?
No.
Hitters on the way, are they?
Not exactly.
Van?
Couldn't get one.
Rings? Please tell me at least how to ring.
We have them, good friar. Took a lot of quarters. And yours are hot. 6 bouncy balls, 9 rainbow stickers, and a Pokemon trading card. Here they are.
Well, at least they match the shoes. Let's begin.
Might I have a word in private, good friar?
Having doubts, are you, my good man? Nothing unusual in that. Rare is the groom that doesn't get cold feet on the day of his wedding.
Cold feet? That could be a sign of pneumonia or the bubonic plague even. Perhaps I should bandage him.
Later, foreigners, later. Now, Romeo, let me ask you one question. Aren't you not sure that you don't want to not marry Harriet?
Yes?
Well, there you are then. Problem solved.
Is it?
Absolutely.
All right then.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here together to secretly join Romeo and Harriet in holy matrimony. If anyone knows any just impediment why these two should not be joined, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Other than the fact that their families are mortal enemies?
Well, yes, other than that. I mean, we all know that.
And the fact that they are only 15 and 16 years old?
The age difference in Europe is 17.
Well, that impediment goes without saying.
What about the fact that they've only known each other for 15 hours? Does that count?
Well, naturally, we know about that impediment. What I'm asking is, besides the fact that both their families and laws of New York forbid it, and that they hardly know each other, does anyone know of any just impediment to this union?
Can't think of any others.
I think that about covers it.
All right, then. Romeo, do you take Harriet to be your wife, to have and to hold, and all that jazz, at least until the end of scene 4?
I do.
And Harriet, do you take Romeo?
Would it be okay if you called him Bart?
Fine. Harriet, do you take Bart to be your husband in sickness and in health and all that jazz until you are parted by the end of the play?
Yes, I do.
Well then, I hereby pronounce you secretly married. You may kiss the bride.
Do I have to in front of all these people?
No, just whenever is convenient.
Well, what do we have here?
Looks like a little Montague family reunion.
Yeah, what have you been doing? Holding a secret marriage or something?
He's the one who broke into Harriet's garden last night.
You! I saw you at the Globe where you dared to court my fair cousin. You shall answer for this impertinence with your life. Bring me a sword.
We haven't got any.
Say,
Hey, didn't you have some stories yesterday?
Yeah, but they were back over.
Nothing like hot dogs cooked on an open fire.
Excuse me, good friar. Might we borrow your skewers for a moment?
Certainly. Who needs one?
Myself and the impertinent Montague Romeo.
I'm not really into fencing. You go ahead.
It rather defeats the purpose if you do not fight me.
I shall fight you, Master Tybalt, but I warn you, I'm highly trained. In fencing? No, in French cooking. But if he comes at me with a meringue, I'll know just what to do.
Tis but a touch.
Would you consider stopping for a power ring? Never!
Why, that's the biggest armadillo I've ever seen in my life.
Where? I don't see any armadillo.
Aha!
He's been hit.
What have you done? You shall answer for this, Tybalt.
No, Master Romeo, this could have found long enough. How are no people suffer the fate of poor Mercutio?
Only one. Officer Ascos is approaching! Fly! Fly!
You people are pathetic. Do you know that? If there was a law against being pathetic, I'd be running you all in. And that goes for the lot of you. This production is absolutely tragical.
Actually, it's a tragical comedy.
Yeah, a tragical comedy. What is that anyway?
I haven't the slightest idea, but it sounds like fun.
We got the players, we got the makeup and the tights. We got the costumes, we got the sets, and we got lights.
We're gonna take a nap right here on the street?
Yeah, don't you have an actual bed someplace?
In case you haven't noticed, the play's almost over. Now, I could go inside and take my nap while you guys sit here and the play's off stage, or I could take my nap here.
Apologies, Mistress Harriet. Let's make the young lady comfortable, shall we?
You heard what she said. Make the lady comfortable.
Thank you.
Where is she? Oh, my dearest Harriet, how could our love have come to this? Pressed asunder by our family's quarrel, and now you lay in your tomb, forbidden from loving me, and unable to live without me. Oh, woe is me! Bring me a vial of poison so that I might join my love in her eternal sleep.
Here, said Romeo, do what you must.
What is it? Powerade. And now I join you, my dearest Harriet.
Look, look, Capulets and Montagues, what your feud has led to.
Aren't you ashamed of yourselves?
No.
Look what your feud did. Look what your children. Look what your children are right now. Look what your feud has led to.
We don't have feud.
We don't?
But I thought I was supposed to hate him and all his kinsmen from the deepest recesses of my heart.
Yeah, ditto. Well, we did have feud until we found out the Montagues were in trouble of going bankrupt if we didn't diversify.
And I discovered that these men were being arrested for selling pirated merchandise to our store.
So Miss Capulet and I came to a little agreement.
Presenting Monulet and Capagoose, New York's importer. Where class meets crass. Does this mean we don't have feud anymore?
That's right.
But what about them?
Oh, dear Spart, it seems that the fates of the world will keep us apart as long as we live in this cruel world. But have you left no poison for me? Fear not, I shall join you soon, my love.
What is she doing?
Shh, just watch. Is this a Swiss Army knife I see before me? Oh, happy spoon, here's thy sheath. Oh, happy spoon, here's thy sheath. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, happy toothpick, here's thy sheath.
Excuse me, but can you possibly be any denser? You two are both alive. And look, your parents are right over there.
Yes, and we'd like to put both of you in our new TV commercial.
Well, folks, I guess you can tell that things are going to work out okay after all. Romeo and Harriet are forgiven.
So if you tune into New York's #1 TV station, I think we can finish off the play.
Hi, folks, I'm a crazy Capulet.
And I'm a classy Montague. You know, when we got married, they said it would never work.
But they were wrong. And how do we make our marriage work?
It's easy. We go to Monulet and Capagoose for all our shopping needs.
The fashion may be high, but the prices are low.
Gee, Harriet, this dress you're wearing is only $29. You must be insane.
I'd have to be to marry you.
Monulet and Capagoose had everything a New Yorker could want, from top designer to rock bottom prices.
So whether you're going to a charity ball
Or getting a charity handout.
Monulet and Capagoose is the place for you. Monulet,
And Capagoose.
if you don't shop with us,
That would be a tragedy.
you.